Check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Ooh, child. Tired of the bullshit. Gone dust your shoes off. Keep it moving. Yes, Lord. Trying to get some new shit in there. Swimwear. Going to the pool shit. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you a star. You can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, then listen. We don't love you anymore. Walk your hand off the door. I do my hair. Check my nails. Baby, how you doing? Check my nails. Baby, how you doing? Baby, how you feeling?
Yes. Oh my God, that was so fun. Hi guys, welcome to the sneak peek for Team Grit and Grace. I'm Grace and this is my Team Grit. Just kidding. This is some of my team. They're here live with us too. This is Mia and Sarah, and we're here to just show you and tell you a little bit about what we do as coaches and why we run these virtual accountability groups, why we share our fitness journeys, and just why this is important to us. So if you're catching this live, thank you for hopping on. I just see Stephanie hopped on. Thanks for coming on, Steph. Either you're here just to support us or you're really interested in just seeing what we do, and maybe this is a decision that would be helpful for you and your family. So I'm going to get started. Hopefully you can see my presentation. There's always a chat box here. I think it's just like down on your left-hand corner. Girls, you can help me out if it's not. But Mia and Sarah are here to, okay, so it's down at the bottom. And they're going to be in the chat helping out and just supporting this call. So you're either here because I invited you, Mia, Sarah, or even Kelly could have invited you here. You're in one of our accountability groups, whatever it is. Thank you for being here, or watching the recording, whatever it is. So how it's going to go today, Sarah's going to put a timer on, and every 10 minutes you'll hear, let me unmute her for a second, you'll hear this noise.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
So you'll hear Steve Carell. And you guys will earn a prize. So if you see me in my stories, or Sarah or Mia, we are always drinking this Jesus juice. It gives us energy. It's a all natural based caffeine, and it is just like gives me the best workout ever. Hey Amanda, thank you for popping on. I was just announcing prizes. So every 10 minutes you'll hear this noise.
Have a good attitude.
Oh. You'll hear this noise.
Sorry, I was making sure that no one else was trying to get the invite, and I wanted to make sure. So here.
Okay, you'll hear that noise, and Mia will pull your name out of a hat, and you'll win some Jesus juice. And this stuff, I call it Jesus juice because it really makes miracles happen. So again, thank you for coming, and we'll just go ahead and get started. The chat's down below. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Okay. All right, so our mission for Team Grit and Grace, like we are here to help others achieve their goals, live a healthy, meaningful life, but putting your health and fitness and happiness first. So all of us on my team come from a field of caregivers. I'm an SLP by trade, which is a speech language pathologist, and I work with kids with disabilities to help them communicate. That's what I went to school for. So I have my master's in. That's what I did before I had Abigail and started coaching. Mia is also a speech language pathologist, and Sarah worked in the field as well, helping people with disabilities as a case manager. So in our life and in our profession, we were always putting people first, and it was draining. And I can honestly say that that's probably across the board in any healthcare profession. Not saying that if you're not in this field, your job isn't draining, but it takes a lot out of yourself to put into others all the time. So our job and our mission as a coach is to pour into ourselves first, and that's number one, is to take care of yourself. And I just never want anybody to forget that. So Our mission is to do that first, take care of ourselves and our personal goals, and then help others too. Okay, so how do we do that? We lead by example. So all of us, if you watch our stories, you are seeing us, work out, we're in some sort of program, we're following some sort of nutrition or meal plan, and we're just using all of the resources that Beachbody has to offer. So Beachbody, you've probably heard of it before. They put out P90X, 21 Day Fix, and their first really famous person was Tony Horton. Well, what happened with Tony Horton is they did all of these, these workout programs with him, and people were getting such incredible results that they were just naturally sharing it. And what happened was they were sharing the journey, and because people who were getting results were sharing it, other people wanted to be part of what people were sharing about. So that kind of built this like coaching environment. And that's what Beachbody, that's why they started kind of incentivizing other people to share their journeys and incentivizing coaches to earn an income that way. And it's just grown over time. Beachbody's been around forever. And so they've really honed in on, making this such a great opportunity for us. So what we do is we use all the products and programs that Beachbody has to offer. It's really a Netflix of fitness. It has so many programs. There's something for everybody. And it even offers nutrition support. So if you see us drinking our superfoods, it is like this nutrition dense, incredible shake that is called Shakeology. And it is made such a difference. It has made such a difference in my hair and my nails and my skin. I feel so good after I was definitely a skeptic in the beginning, but I gave it a shot, and the first time, honestly, I quit my programs and I didn't follow up with the shakes. The second time, I was like, okay, I need to give this like a real shot and drink it every day for a month. And like, no wonder it wasn't working for me because I wasn't doing it right. But when I did, oh my God, you've seen my before and afters. It makes a difference. And Sarah has, she has some health, she has a unique health situation that she goes through, and she can tell mentally and physically when she doesn't have her shakes. So it does make a big difference for her in that way. So we love our Shakeology and the performance line. So if you guys didn't know, our performance line is the Jesus Juice, which is an all-natural pre-workout. There's a Recover, and they host Ironman, which is crazy. So that's kind of what we do. We're proof the products work. We use the products, and we just lead by example with our journeys. And then we just share. We share it authentically and honestly with our Instagram, our Facebooks, and just talking to our friends and family. And that's the gist of what coaches do on a day-to-day basis. And it's always about progress, not perfection. Nobody wants a perfect coach. And I tell all the coaches on my team, if you are perfect, I don't want you here. And I tell that to all the hustlers too. If you're perfect, this isn't the place for you. Okay, so Mia asked if we have to buy all the products to be a coach. And I will get to that in a minute. But the short answer is all the products, no. So that's a really good question. And it will come up in just a minute. Okay, so just a little background about myself too is how I found Beachbody was by following somebody who was sharing their journey. And we connected through, she had had a miscarriage. I had a miscarriage before Abigail. She would exude this confidence that was just so eye-catching, and I was so jealous of how confident she was. I was in a field with majority of women, and a lot of the times I didn't know what I was doing. And I think that's really common for SLPs who are just starting out, is you have this degree and then you're like, okay, go help all these kids and be put in this school or this hospital or surrounded by all these doctors and teachers who are really smart and know what they're doing. And you come in and you're like, oh my God, do I really know what I'm doing? So I was insecure in my field. Then I was in an office full of women that I was insecure around, and it took a toll on me. So I connected with this girl because of how confident she was, how happy she was. And then we shared something really unfortunate that happened in both of our lives, but it really, because she was sharing and so honest with her journey, it really connected me with her and put me on this path. And I'm just so thankful that she put herself out there. And I see this circle with my hustlers. Like, I put myself out there, and these hustlers that are in my accountability group, I call them hustlers because the group is called Hustle Your Heart Out. But I see this big circle effect where they're seeing the confidence that I now have most of the time. like I said, progress over perfection. I am not perfect either. And I struggle with confidence in some areas of my life still. But because I'm sharing how I'm dealing with that and learning from it, the hustlers in my group are also connecting with me and trying to work on their whatever they need to work on too. So it's just such a cool full circle thing. Okay. So let me see. Oh, here we go. So when you start as a coach, you're never alone. So obviously you see on this call, I have two of my, now really good friends, and they're here supporting me, and we're all doing this together. You're never alone in this journey. My team and I are very close, and we work very close on personal goals and financial goals. I'm always there to guide you, and you have so many tools. There are team trainings, and there's something called a New Coach University that when you get started, you'll go through that at your own pace and then learn everything really that you need to learn. The other thing that I love about this is the community that it's brought me to. When was it? July, Sarah and a couple other coaches and I just went to Summit, and I earned my ticket there. So I didn't have to pay for a ticket to go. And I met some just incredible women who are doing the same thing, sharing their journeys, and all have such incredible stories. And as a 30-year-old, I think it's really hard to make new friends. And this has brought such a community to me. And I'm just so thankful for that. So my favorite thing about this has been definitely the community. And also Beachbody offers training. So it's not just me, you're getting trainings from a huge network of other coaches too. So what do we do as coaches? We invite and share our journey, but what happens like when somebody says, okay, cool, I really like what you're doing. How do I be a part of that? We support them. So we invite people and support them along the way. No, Mia, good question. So I just saw it pop up. Trainings are free. Once you sign up as a coach, you are plugged into all these groups and everything is free from then on out. You have all of the information to be as successful as you want to be. Yeah, that's a great question. The trainings are totally free. Okay. But yeah, so what do we do as a coach if somebody says, yeah, cool, I like what you're sharing, like I want a piece of that too. We plug them into what's called an accountability group, or some people call them challenge groups. And at first, as a new coach, you'll plug them in to Hustle Your Heart Out. You can do that, or this is where we kind of connect and see how comfortable are you? Are you ready to start a group on your own? Or you can plug them into the existing group that I have and then get a taste of what it's like, and then branch out on your own. So Mia and Sarah. Oh, all right. Our first prize winner goes to Mia. Okay, so Mia and Sarah are here live. So go ahead, put your names down, and we'll pick one of them. That was a really good question, Mia. Who gets the first juice? Blame it on the juice, baby. Oh, let me unmute you when you're ready. Oh, you are unmuted. Hold on, wait. Man, I should put it.
They're going into my magical calendar.
Okay.
All right. It says, oh, I picked myself.
Yay! Don't worry, Sarah, you'll have another chance. Oh, awesome.
All right, 10 more minutes.
Okay. Good question. You had a really good question, so you do deserve that. Alrighty. So yeah, that was good. The accountability and challenge groups. Yeah, you guys as a coach, like you just plug them in when people say they want to, be part of this and take it from there. Let me go ahead and mute you again, Sarah. Sorry. And then let's go ahead. Okay. So the other thing is like, why would you want to join our team? The hard work is done for you. So like I said, and Mia asked like about the trainings and the resources, all the hard work is done for you as a coach. You have challenge group guides, you have all the meal plans, you have all the workouts that are created by these incredible super trainers. Your results are guaranteed. Everybody who joins either as a coach or a customer, you guys have 30 days to get your money back. You can give back a completely empty bag of Shakeology, get a full refund. So your results are guaranteed, and there's literally something for everybody in this group, or in this from Beachbody. So there's vegan meal plans, there's vegetarian meal plans, there's workouts for, like, I'm pregnant right now, so I'm combining my workout program with pre and postnatal workouts. There's lifting workouts, there's yoga, there's low impact, there's week-long workouts, there's 100-day-long workouts. Like, there is something for every fitness level. And it's so cool. When I started this journey, like, I was modifying a lot of my workouts and I had no stamina. But because of these accountability groups and because I was sharing my journey, I was the most accountable I had ever been. And it kept me going. And now, well, before I was pregnant, I was like so athletic, and I was doing all the workouts without taking breaks, without modifying, and like was super challenged. And it was just really great because I could do this at home. I could do this with Abigail during naps, and like it just fit so perfectly into my life. Yeah, and then so I think Mia asked, do we have to buy all the products? So no, there is no inventory. There's no startup costs, and customer service is like insane in the Beachbody world, and I'll get to that a little bit later too. But when you start this journey and you start as a coach, you're literally starting as a challenger, because again, like, this is for you. So you will get everything that's customized to what your journey needs, to what your needs are. And you don't have to haul inventory. You don't have to keep a bunch of products at your house. You don't have to do shipping and handling. You don't have to do customer service. Like, that Beachbody covers all of that for you. And it's so easy and so nice. So you're also going to get access to this huge coach office. So this is a business, and you get all of the business tools created by other coaches and everybody at Beachbody. And it's really so easy to use. They're constantly adding trainings, tools. And the other really cool thing, and this is really fun, is the rewards and recognition. You can earn monthly rewards. So I've earned so much swag throughout this that it's been so fun. Like, I'm looking at Joel right now, bobbling his head at me. And this is one of our super trainers. So this is Joel. And he is always cheering me on when I'm working up here. But he's great. So I earned him from helping people start their journeys. He does our lifting program. I'm trying to see if I have any other swag up here. When you go so I earned that trip to Summit, and I earned a medal for being a diamond coach, which is, a really big deal. And it just signifies that you're working on yourself and helping other people in the process. But you also get incentivized by income. So if you're a new coach and you help 5 people within your first 5 months, you guys earn $100 right off the bat. So there's lots of bonuses there. But other monthly rewards, I've earned hats, I've earned t-shirts, I just earned a sweatshirt that I'm so excited. I've earned a backpack, I've earned these bobbleheads. Like, there's just so many cool things that you do earn for working hard, and they're just more than just income. And then I'd love to take my big team on a incentive trip. So I just earned a trip to Arizona as well for hitting this rank called Diamond. So there's ranks throughout the business, and as you hit certain ranks, you get, higher income and incentive trips. So I earned an incentive trip in Arizona, and that's happening in 2 weeks, and I can't wait to do that for my team one day. So if you're part of Team Grit and Grace, you may be part of the first ever incentive trip. So Mia and Sarah will definitely be there too. Okay, saw a question. Okay, so how much time do I put into coaching a day? So there's a couple, that's a really good question, Sarah, too. There's a couple different types of coaches you can be. So you can be a hobby coach, or first, I guess you could be a discount coach. When you do start coaching, you get a 25% discount off everything. So if you're loving the shakes and you're seeing the great benefits that they offer, or you're loving the Jesus Juice and seeing like a difference in your workouts and stamina, you can be, when you're a coach, you get 25% off all of those products. So, so that's just automatic, and that's called discount coaching. Then there's something called a hobby coach, where you're kind of coaching, you're kind of sharing your journey, and you're kind of getting an income and kind of getting results probably, because you're probably kind of like in and out of your program. So that's a hobby coach, and you're going to get into this business what you're going to get out of this business, what you put into it. And then there's something called a working coach, and I would put myself as a working coach. I am inviting probably 30 minutes to an hour a day, and there's trackers. So there's definitely tasks throughout your day that can make your business thrive. And so other coaches and Beachbody has put together this really cool tool that's just like a checklist, and it says, did you work out? Did you do personal development? Did you drink your shake? Again, did you take care of yourself first? Then there's like, did you post on your social media? Did you share in your stories? And it is really like a step-by-step guide for this business. Did you invite? So I probably spend about an hour and a half a day working. And sometimes it's not a straight hour and a half because I have a toddler and I do stay at home with her, but it's like power pockets throughout my day. So 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Like sometimes I just lay in bed in the morning and I'll invite before I wake up. It's just fitting them in to your day. And it's so cool too on our team. So Mia works full time. She's planning a wedding, and Sarah stays at home with 2 kids. So we all 3 of us have very different schedules, and we make it work in our busy lives. Good question. So how do you actually earn money doing this? This is the common question I get all the time. And at first it's based off commission. So you get 25% off, or you get 25% commission rate on a membership that somebody would purchase from you. So a $100 membership, you would earn $40. And then there's something called challenge packs, where this is, you're getting the workouts, and then you're getting either the shakes or the performance line, whatever, again, like is individualized to your needs, or the person that you're sharing or inviting. You could make $50 to $60 off a challenge pack. And then the reason we want to get, our new coaches or new customers hooked up with a challenge pack is because it's so heavily discounted, and it is so nice when you can get everything in one, just start your journey, start a program, and have everything that you need. So then there's different levels of challenge packs that people can get, like a basic level, and like it's called a mega challenge pack. And if you share a mega challenge pack with somebody, you could earn up to $150 in commission on that mega challenge pack. So there's definitely incentives to sharing and getting people hooked up in your challenge groups. But then what happens is something really cool. So you earn commission, and that's kind of like, again, this flat percentage of the sale. But then something happens when you start building your team. It's called residual income. And when people keep buying their shakes from you, or their performance line, or whatever it is, you're going to get what's called residual income. So monthly, you could get $32 a month for somebody that keeps ordering their shakes, or $30 if they keep ordering their performance line. So when you think about it, if you get 3 people and they order every month, your whole challenge pack was paid for. Oh, Kelly Clarkson!
Let's see. It's me again. I'm
Rigged.
Let's take my name out next.
Super Mia.
Good job, Mia.
This thing is rigged. Okay. So how's that sounding so far, girls? Are there any questions or does it sound okay?
No, it's super informative.
Okay, makes sense.
Remember, I bought the Mega Challenge pack when I started.
Yeah, you did because it was your birthday. So you used it as a birthday gift and went all in.
Best birthday gift I could have given myself.
Yeah. And look at you now. So this residual income, your monthly orders are going to build over time, and as you keep growing to your team and to your customer base. Oops, we've got 10 minutes left, so I'll wrap this up. But oh no. There we go. But yeah, so I already said you get 25% off everything as a coach. And that's even like I bought a sports bra, their apparel line, everything is 25% off. They have really good beach bars, they're called, which are like granola bars. So good. And you'll also get, as you build your team, something called Team Cycle Bonus. But we'll go into all this, and this is what all the trainings are for when you decide to be a coach. So how do you get started? So it's really so simple. I've said it a bunch of times, you guys. To get started is to literally start on your journey. So the way you do that is to get started on your journey. So your coach, myself, Mia, or Sarah, will get you started on the challenge pack that best suits your needs and what kind of goals that you have. So based on that challenge pack, it has a cost to it. And then after that, you're a coach. So it costs the same to sign up as a coach as it would a regular customer. And it's really cool. Beachbody waives a sign-up fee. So say you have already been involved in this and you have a Beachbody On Demand membership and everything, and you decide to be a coach, that costs $40. If you do it right off the bat and sign up as a coach with us, that $40 is waived. So it's really nice. And really there's zero risk to doing this. I said you get that 30-day full money back guarantee, send an empty bag of Shakeology back, and then if it's not your jam, it's not your jam. My feelings not hurt. I know this has changed my life, so if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. I mean, but you have 30 days to make that decision. And then after that, you're paying a $16 a month service fee, and that covers the websites you get through Beachbody, the 24/7 customer service. Like I said, inventory and like order fulfillments. We're not doing that. If you've ever thought about running a business or know anybody that runs a business, it costs a lot. To pay $16 a month to run a business is really nothing. And on top of that, you're getting 25% off. So you're really saving a lot of money in the long run when you're signed up as a coach. And then all the support and trainings you get. Okay, saw somebody ask a question. Okay, so if Mia asked, do I have to post my workout pics and videos everywhere to be a coach? That's up to you and how comfortable you want to share your journey. So some coaches will share their journeys just from talking to people, and that's a great way to share your journey. Or you can share your journey through some posts or through your stories. It's really what you're comfortable with. I will say the more uncomfortable I've gotten in sharing on social media, the more I've seen my business grow and the more I've honestly gotten out of my journey. Now sharing to me is really cathartic. But again, it took me a while to get there. It wasn't like that at first. So not a requirement. You can make this business what you want, how you want it, and you can share how you want. But yeah, good question. And then also, if you're military or your spouse is military, that service fee, that $15 a month is waived. And again, you can cancel this anytime. So there's zero risk to trying to coach. So yeah, that's just what's next. You choose your package and you start, or you'll continue your journey. And then we have something that's called New Coach University, where you'll kind of go at your own pace. It's recorded videos that should tell you everything you need to know to be really successful. And then I forget what matching bonuses was, but again, we learn about all the commission and income stuff as you go along. And then you just start sharing your journey and inviting. What's the hardest part of this? Good question. I would say the most difficult part of this, I mean, it happens and it goes through what goals you have for your business and for yourself, and it goes through seasons. So definitely at first, I would say sharing was scary for me, and it was a way to keep myself so accountable that it was scary because I actually had to do it. So those days that I didn't want to do it, I actually had to show up because my challenge group was watching me. I had like 4 people in my first challenge group. And when I say this is the ultimate form of accountability, these are people that I cared about. These are like my close friends, my mom, my cousin, and I did not want to let them down. And the people pleaser in me was like, yeah, you're tired, but you can get up and do a 30-minute workout. Or I had my meal plan like plastered on my kitchen windows, on my fridge. I did not want to do this meal plan, but I said, you're going to go all in. You're going to go all in and see what the difference is. And I think that was really scary at first, but like, damn it, like I followed through and I did everything. So that was really cool and scary. And let's see, hard. I don't know. Do you girls have something that like you thought was really hard? And
I think holding yourself accountable once you get in it. I think for me, when I first started my coaching journey, it was easy for me to sign people up and get followers. And then I think once that what you call as a warm market is kind of gone, it gets a little bit harder and you have to work a little bit harder. It's just sticking with it and knowing your goals and knowing, like Grace said, there's people that's why you're starting this. You know, you have your accountability group and you don't want to let them down. So just pushing yourself business wise as well as the workouts. But I think, you know, plugging in and making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing to get the invites done and getting people in your group.
yeah. And this isn't a like get rich quick thing. Like this is not something that you're going to have overnight success with. I've been doing this for over a year now, like a little bit over a year. And it's something that, like, if you've ever heard of the compound effect, like it's just like little bits over time are going to manifest into something really incredible. So, I mean, there's different seasons of hard, and how you deal with that hard is really what's changed me as a person. And I think that if I didn't have something that was hard and I didn't find ways to work through that and be successful with it, life would kind of suck. Like I love these challenges. So I love the challenge of like figuring out my workout and that personal fitness, but also this business and like personally what's challenging me and conquering those. So it's just like things that you wouldn't think of to have as an adult. It's just really great to have on my own terms. So yeah, hard isn't bad. Hard is good. You want things to be hard so you can challenge yourself and make it something easy. So yeah, that was a really good question. You guys are the best. All right, so I think I'll just leave you guys with that, and I'll stop the recording. And yeah, well, I didn't stop the recording yet, but I will. But reach out to Sarah or Mia or myself, and we'll get you guys started on your journeys. And we're so excited to meet you and hang out with you and have you guys be official Team Grit and Grace members. So yeah, we can't wait to hear from you. All right, and you can always answer or ask us any questions outside of this too. So, all right, you guys have a good night.